Hi everyone. Are you scared yet? Are you scared yet? Look at the headline. Gun alert over migrant boats in the Channel. France warns of threat of firearms on vessels as daily migrant arrivals on south coast hit 800. Guns now. Guns. Is this gunboat diplomacy? Let me just have a little read through for this with you. Look at this. The French alerted UK intelligence agencies to possibility of firearms on boats. Lifeboats along the south coast were ordered to stay a distance from inflatables. At Broadstairs in Kent, migrants slipped past border force and lifeboats at sea. What the actual boop is happening now? If this isn't an act of war, a declaration of war, specifically from France, allowing this to happen, guns are now apparently coming into the south coast. Migrants suspected of smuggling guns on boats heading for the south coast sparked a major security alert in the English Channel this weekend. Amid a record-breaking number of arrivals on Saturday, the French alerted British intelligence agencies to the possibility of firearms on one or more of the vessels which left northern France. The warning was relayed to Border Force and British Coast Guards via the National Crime Agency, Britain's equivalent of America's FBI. Now, how the hell did they actually know that there were actually guns on there? So someone, it's been let slip because you know that in GCHQ, they are listening, they are watching, and don't think that WhatsApp is completely encrypted. They think that it is. It's not. They know exactly who the ringleaders are. They know they could take them down at a drop of a hat. Now, the fact that they're allowing them to get on boats, the French are actively allowing this, and it cannot continue. I'm absolutely up to my wits end with this. The Kent Coast Guard helicopter stayed 2 miles away from migrants' boats as a safety precaution several times during the day. So they obviously had intel that these guys are what are they smuggling? Handguns? AK-47s? Grenades? What? They are here. This is an invasion, and I told you, it's an act of war. Lifeboats along the south coast were also ordered to stay a distance from inflatables they were trying to rescue. At 4 p.m. off Hastings and East Sussex, this is how far it goes, right? This is how far it goes. You've got the Kent coast, so you've got like Margate, Ramsgate, Broadstairs, Sandwich, Deal, Dover, Folkestone, carry on going down Hive, New Romney, Dungeness, Rye, all the way down to Brighton and Hastings, Eastbourne. It's so the opportunities for them to actually land down here is my mind just boggles with this. Earlier in the day, an inflatable acting strangely off Dover was put under emergency surveillance by Border Force when its occupants, a group of men and one woman, hid their faces as a lifeboat approached it. Something fishy's going on, and that's no pun intended. In a maritime radio conversation on public airwaves about the inflatable, a Dover lifeboat crewman said the Coast Guard, it's very odd, I have to say, they are very reluctant to look at us. It's all heads down in the boat. There's something funny about this one. It was slowly going around in circles after reducing its outboard power. Second radio conversation again on public airwaves between authorities coordinating rescue efforts said a boat was suspected of dropping a package or bag overboard when it was approached by Border Force vessel. Now, I'm used to actually seeing them chuck their passports in the water. I've seen actually down in Dover docks somebody trying to throw something over which was actually fished back out by one of the guys who was spotting it. They know they are so wrong on so many levels. Hang on, let's have a look at this. Film footage given to the Mail shows one migrant inflatable off Folkestone, Kent, my home, just after 10 a.m. with 13 men and a woman in a white hijab on board crouching around tarpaulin in the vessel. They're trying to hide themselves. They're actually trying. It's not even, let's just bob around and wait for the RNLI and the Border Force to come pick us up. Let's just try and sneak past her. Let's try and land covertly. I know that they actually landed on Saturday. They went to the Warren. They were like picking berries and stuff. And the Warren it's like a shingle type beach, which is down on the cliffs. It takes a while to actually get down there, but it's a big long stretch. A sailor who filmed the vote said, "I've seen hundreds of migrant vessels in the channel. I've never seen this before. They were trying to hide something. The mystery tarpaulin was not being used to protect them from seawater. It was at the back of the boat. It's not what happened to the... It is not known what happened to the boat or its occupants." Yeah, they're here. They are here planning their next step. It's the fifth column here. Saturday saw up to 800 migrants arrive in scores of boats. Yep, some boats have reached beaches without being picked up at sea by the lifeboats of Border Force. Yep. Climbing up cliffs, smiling on promenades, walking along the A20 road out of Dover towards London and heading for Folkestone railway station along a suburban street. My God, I live 5 minutes walk from Folkestone Central. I tell you, it is coming. This is coming to a town or a city near you. You think I'm on the front line. I'm on the front line, and I know many of you actually are in Kent, and I know that you're also down here. We're not anything special, but we see it before it actually hits towns further north, right? We see it first. We've got first-hand experience of this. Anyway, I'm gonna just end it. Migrant boats continue to come across the channel till 8 p.m. with traffickers using day-long window of calm and windless weather. Yep, we are at current rates. If we're looking at 800 a day, at current rates, we're looking at 292,000 by the end of the year. If that's 800 a day, but you know, we're over 12, nearly 13,000. I think over 13,000. We're well on track to hit 30,000 by the end of the year, maybe even up to 50,000. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's shocking and pretty useless. Boop Patel is doing boop all. Same as Boris. Nothing is being said about this. This is disgusting. I'm scared. I'm scared for us. I'm scared for our children. I'm just scared for, you know, our country, really. Like I say, act of war. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, guys. Have a lovely day, if that's possible.